We are currently on our 12,000 plus number of employees, with the view of increasing that headcount in the next 3 years to over 15,000. The dream or the vision of the group is to continue growing and also increase our footprint. I think there were multiple challenges before we implemented the CG's PeopleNet. Having such a large footprint and having so many subsidiaries, employing so many employees, all the work, all the transaction related to the management of people was done manually. Having a system like CG PeopleNet, one of the things that ensured that all reporting is accurate, not only in terms of numbers and delivered on time, but also that we are using a standard methodology. Another aspect that we looked into was processes, because we believe that the way how we manage people reflects on the employer's brand as well, from when you are recruiting up until that person, for any reason whatsoever, leaves the company. So aligning these processes gives us more value to the journey, let's say, of the employee. We know that legislation is becoming stricter, even in terms of how we handle our employee data from a GDPR perspective. So having all of the sensitive information being housed within a secure environment gives us as well a much more peace of mind that that risk has been even lowered to much more acceptable levels.
Well, in recent months, Hili Ventures has focused pretty much on 2 areas: performance appraisals and talent assessment. Traditionally, we were always using a paper-based approach in both cases. So yes, in terms of challenges, I would say it's always giving that extra push, the change management involved in ensuring that all our people actually actively use our platform for these processes. Yes, in terms of Hili Ventures' journey towards HR excellence, I feel that CG Solutions have truly revolutionized our processes. So thanks to the solutions provided by CG and thanks to our digitalization and the HR transformation efforts, we're able to automate the process from beginning to end. Other areas worth mentioning is that in the past we did not have a centralized reporting system. Thanks to all these processes which are now automated and also having everything centralized, we are now able to take better decisions, more strategic decisions for the way forward.
I would say there are 2 key elements that we really love in terms of CG in collaboration. Firstly is the transparency in communication. Secondly, I would say the ability of CG to adapt to this especially dynamic environment that we live in, and even as Hili Ventures, we are a dynamic group with a diverse portfolio. So CG has always been able to adapt to the needs of the organizations, not just of the organizations, but even the environments that we live in, whatever is happening around us. So that has been key in the relationship, in the collaboration that we have with CG over the past years, and obviously going forward in whatever new projects that we work with CG.
Well, I think the future from where I sit, I can see technology evolving even more than it is currently now. And I would expect that even CG will keep up pace in investing in new technologies. We had the pleasure of seeing Talentsoft, which is, I believe, a tool that is completely top-notch when it comes to the management of the talent part, of your people. We have also seen the new engagement tool, which I'm really looking forward for a demo in the coming weeks. And overall, looking at the way how the HR experience is evolving, I must say that one can look at the future for a tool which is much more faster, quicker, easy to use, and finally a tool that can be much more of an engagement with our employees, because ultimately this is not just an HR tool for the HR people, but these are tools that are meant to be used by all management, but also by employees.